Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. So it has just gone 5:30 in the morning. Awesome. And I'm here making a video for you. Why? Well, that's because I've been woken up by a dog that is downstairs barking constantly. Score. So my daughter's asleep just through there, hence the hushed tones. But I have been working on a deck, which has had some success so far. And I figured, as I'm up and I'm here, I'd share it with you guys. So let's go and take a look.
They will never catch me.
So this card actually, this deck, this was a deck that I was going to bring you a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately none of the audio was working when I decided to play it. I did get some wins with it. In fact, I got it on I think it was the second game. But I have been tweaking it because I am very interested in the mechanic of this card. I think it's definitely got a lot of potential moving forward. Maybe not right now, but I don't know. I'm just obsessed at the minute with trying to make this card work. So I have built several decks around it, and they've all had wins in some way, shape, or form. So I'm going to show you two decks now that I've built around this card. Again, I'm just throwing it out there, guys. I don't expect you to be crafting any of these decks that I'm building or these cards that I'm playing with. These are simply just for me. Nablya, the whole concept is you've got damaged minions, which is a warrior trait. Was a warrior trait back in the day, not so much anymore. You drop this, it summons copies of all the damaged minions that you've got, and it gives them rush. So it's in the right situation, it's a very strong mechanic. A lot of people are playing Nablya in a sort of control-y, deck, trying to get more value out of cards they've already played. Cards like the Testing Dummy, cards like Tortolia. I decided that I was going to take it the other way and go for tokens, because the game is so fast at the minute, it's so aggressive at the minute, that you can't really sit back and wait to drop a card like Nablya. You need to just be playing things as they're coming along. So this is the first deck that I built, which is my sunny side up or breakfast warrior, because we essentially just run a lot of eggs, because eggs are death roll. They have a downside that if our opponent breaks them, then we get a reward for it. If they leave them, then that gives us targets for things like ominous nightmares, stone carvers, and egg bashers. Also AFK. The AFK in this deck actually works better than I thought it ever would. So that was the basic premise of this deck. But then I went back to our favorite website, HS Replay, and was looking at other cards that also don't see much play. X-Arch Akama. Try saying that quickly. It's not as easy as you think. This dropped in the Great Dark Beyond set, has seen zero play. None of the Draenei package that Warrior got has seen any play. In fact, if you go through HS Replay and look at all of the cards, not just the legendaries, you will see they are played almost never. So I decided that I was going to try my Breakfast Warrior package with the Draenei package and just see where we got to. And honestly, I'll put a screenshot on now against the Death Knight that I played. I've had some very, very interesting matches with this card, or with this package. Unfortunately, the screenshot you've just seen, I didn't record that game, so I don't have that footage, but I have recorded other games with these decks, but I've not done the commentary. I did it how I used to make my videos, where I just film it and then dub over it, in post. So what we're going to do right now, seeing as I've got lots of time because I'm up early on a Sunday morning, score again, we will take both of these decks out on ladder. I'm still in bronze, so again, not going to lose anything, and we'll see if we can get some wins. So that is how I'm going to spend my Sunday morning. Let's go see how we fare. Okay, there was a brief pause there, guys. I had to go and make myself a brew. I'm very tired. Also, I expect some misplays. Oh, we got both of our legendaries. I'm going to keep them both, because if it's Protoss, then we need them. And let's face it, it's going to be Protoss, isn't it? Okay, the good thing for us about hero power is that cards like Acolyte are going to get a lot of value for us. Oh wow, I found my escape pod. So the escape pod, guys, is in here so that we can put rush on a karma, so that we can hopefully have a full board, hit face, drop a karma with escape pod, run a karma into something, and then everything can attack face again. That's the plan. That could have had 1/1 on it, so maybe shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna hit me with 5 damage on my Acolyte. Yeah, it's gonna gain 2/1. Okay, so the good thing about this is it's going to be difficult for them to kill it. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So I'm doing it this way because 2 4/10s are quite difficult for them to kill, I hope. So I'm guessing that they're going to try and get into Malorne next turn. I mean, you go for the 4/10s or you just go face. I don't know why you're just pushing face when I can hit you for 25 now. That seemed a bit wrong to me, that. If we have 1 minion survive, we've got a karma next turn. Okay, so I know you didn't get to see a karma in action there. I will try and pick up some footage of this card in action at some point. So it's an 8 mana combo, essentially. You play a karma, you hopefully have a big board with big minions, as you've just seen, and you run your escape pod into something, it dies, then a karma can rush into something, and then everything else can attack again. So you've got the potential for a massive amount of damage to face, and it feels really satisfying when you do it to a Murloc Paladin. So that was Draenei. That was my Draenei list, and I do like it. You might wonder why, if I'm trying to push an aggressive deck, I've got 2 brawls in here, and that's because this deck does struggle to come back on board when you're behind, and those brawls just gave me that little bit of flexibility to be able to come back on board. The OTK potential in this, if we don't use a karma, is to keep beefing up. We've got the weapon, which is the Great Mace, so that we can keep beefing up all the Draenei in our hand. We then play obviously our Crimson Commanders, get them juicing all the Draenei in our hand. We then play the Vindicator, which gives our hero the attack of the next Draenei we play. So if we've juiced up our Avengers, which are 7/2s, we can get these 2 easily, as you've seen from the screenshot earlier, which I will put on again now. You just keep beefing these things up, drop it down, it gives your hero the attack. You can easily get this up to sort of 15, 16 and just bang your opponent in the face. So that was Draenei Warrior using Nablya. Let's go now take a look at my Breakfast Warrior and see if we can get a win with that one. Not the best hand here, guys. We need some more early minion. I'm scared by that. I don't know if I am. Again, imbue's really good for us. Okay, we found AFK. Incidentally, AFK is another card that sees very, very, very little play. Nablya right now would be amazing. That's really dangerous. Now I've got 2 minions with Wind Fury. Thank you very much. And we are going to do this. And then this. And then this. Let's just keep the pressure on. Not played AFK though. I mean, that's not a problem, right? I mean, that just juices my AFK. So we know that this is explosive runes. Yeah. Come on, Acolyte. Soak up some of that damage. Okay, so are we assuming then that this is... Yeah. Boom. So there you go, guys. I know we didn't get to play Nablya in all of those matchups, but you get the basic gist of what we're trying to do. We're playing minions that benefit from being damaged. We try and buff those minions up. We try and summon copies of those minions with Nablya, and we hopefully just smack our opponent in the face. We've got lots of ways of dealing damage to our minions. We've got some buffs. I'm not 100% struck on Egg Basher, but it can prove clutch sometimes, as you've just seen. Stone Carvers are absolutely OP. I love this card. It's difficult to make them stick, but just spreading those buffs out across the board is really good. AFK is awesome in this deck because if you get some eggs on board and your opponent doesn't do anything with them, you drop her, suddenly they're a threat and suddenly they've got things they have to deal with. I'm actually quite happy with the inclusion of AFK in this deck. So there you go, guys. 2 different decks using Nablya, AFK, and a Karma. I know you haven't seen them all in action. Well, 3 of the least played legendaries in the game right now, all used in decks that have so far definitely got me over a 50% win rate, so we'll take that all day long, am I right? I will keep working on getting you that golden footage of a Karma in action, but right now I am going to go make myself another cup of tea because I am so tired. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you haven't already and you're enjoying this series, please do consider subscribing to the channel. If you've made it this far, thank you. I hope you're not up this early as well. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you again in the next one after I've had some rest.